Hi all, is the week tarot reading, a message of the week if you want to call it that, for the 20th to the 24th of June 22. It might resonate with a few of you, others it may not, so let's see what's going on for the collective this week. I'm a bit late as well doing my video and uploading it today. It's been a little bit crazy with things, but let's have a look what's going on for the collective. Here we go. Interesting. So with this week, all right, I have got the six of, I want to be drawn to the six of coins to start off with. So again, with finances could be a little bit crazy or a little bit all over the place. Maybe with this paying out quite a lot and nothing coming back in at the moment, but I am drawn to the justice scales on here. So kind of balance will be returned, or the scales will get balanced eventually here. There's kind of situations around you or things coming to a head this week where you've got to kind of stand in your power and take control with this three of wands. Okay, so again, this might be communicating, speaking out, saying your piece, saying it how it is, connecting with things kind of, and it's full circle. But then I've got the first card is the Hangman here, so that is like a major arcana, isn't it, with the tarot, the Hangman. But this is where we've perhaps been left dangling out in the cold, not knowing, do I do this, do I do that? So I feel some of you as well, most probably hanging around, while things, come into fruition or things get sorted out, and do I speak out, don't I speak out? And so I feel it's important, again, to speak out within a situation, whether it's right, whether it's wrong, but to say your piece and then just get on with things. So this is again about taking action, standing in your power, because sometimes speaking out, you are the better person by speaking out and taking control there. Again, that is balancing the scales up as well, in a big way. So it's kind of, we've perhaps been going around in circles a little bit with life, or thinking about, do I do this, do I do that? Again, my readings in the past, with what's been going on, it has been crazy for a lot of you out there, with exes, with relationships, and with work, and it's still coming out with this three of wands, to clear that negativity, to stand in your power and go for something, what you want to do or what you desire, and not being pulled into gossip, into that energy, but actually moving forward within yourself here. So in time, these scales will balance, but it's kind of, on here, I'm just looking at the cards again, and we've got hands here. So this is kind of either people begging, wanting to take money off you, or to pull you in. But put your barriers up, protect you here. Like I say, I feel you've got to speak out and tell these people no, because you come first. It's about you balancing your own life. You use your scales here. By doing that, we're moving forward. I do want to say that this is, again, the King of Coins is coming out here, so the King of Pentacles. So there must be either legal matters or a situation with money. It could even be a partnership with work or work situation, where, so, if you're in a partnership with somebody with work, they could be taking more money than you, or they're ripping you off, or there is that sticky situation around this as well, I want to say. But whoever is listening to this, they've got to take control, and they've got to say, no, I'm not paying this, I'm not doing that. You've got to look after you here, so you've got to be a little bit selfish here. But looking at this as well, the first card, sacrificing things here. So there is a mishmash of energy, or there is this craziness around you at the moment with a person or gossip or somebody is, again, if this is a business or a working relationship, this is kind of, somebody might be gossiping, somebody might be doing a lot of crazy things at the moment where you're not happy. But you as a person, I do feel you are very in tune, you're very spiritual, and you are having an insight to a lot of things at the moment, where this person is going to perhaps be griping your energy, or, yeah, we used to get on, but you're doing me head in now, or you're going over the same thing, or the same record, or this and that. So this is where you're perhaps going to stand in your power. You might even be planning things, but then to shut the door. You know, so you could be doing an event, or you could be doing something where eventually you are going to shut the door here, and that is going to be happening sooner than you think here. But I feel you've got to be careful, because that other person could shut the door on you. But there is just something to do with money, a situation that's not going to be adding up quite right. And I feel the King card, this is, whoever's listening to this, they need to, so you need to take charge before they actually pull the carpet from underneath you. There's just something, I'm not being honest here. So there's some disloyalty, I feel, in this energy, but it is a working situation. So again, if you're working for a company and they're saying they're going to pay you overtime, or they're going to, you know, sort something out for you, I don't believe them. So this is where you've got to take, you know, action in your own hands, or you want the money first, or you want something before you jump in there. But with this, a working situation or a financial contract or situation, I really do feel you're going to stand in your power and cut ties here. So there is something that will be coming to an end. And you know, this reading is for this week. So at the minute, everything might have been okie-dory. The last few weeks, it must have been great, it's this, it's that. But there's just things over the last few weeks have been rustling you up a little bit, rustling your feathers with things are not quite right, or you can't see things right here. So this again, I feel, is coming to a boiling point where you will cut your ties here. So again, this could be a work situation where things haven't been, you've just basically got on with things, but you're not happy with that energy. So just watch out for that. But with this, I just, you know, I've been going on about, I've posted something today on my page about, you know, live in the present, and it's about gossip, don't get involved with gossip and all this. There's just something around this, so there could be gossip at work or work situation, or you're talking about people, about other people, about things and all that, and this is where you could get nipped in the butt here. There's something that's going to cut ties here with things, and I just feel you need to be out of that energy, you need to be looking after you. But here, this is to do with work, to do with something, but cutting ties here. And I feel you will stand in your power. It's kind of seeing clearly, but there is clarity. You perhaps haven't seen clarity, but you will do. But that, it's interesting, because I've got the Seven of Swords next here. So look, that's not a great card here. So there is, in this, somebody is ripping you off here, or somebody's not paying the true value here, or they're saying they've paid this and they haven't, or there's just, I want to say, around you with money and finances, there is some dodgy dealings going on here. Somebody is not being completely open and honest with you within a situation. This could be an organiser. There's just something where you're being led up the garden path here, and I just want to say, take control here, watch what's going on. So it's like kind of, you know, I'm going on about gossip as well, with that. So it's kind of, somebody's nice to your face, but they're actually stabbing you in the back behind the scenes here. So I want you to be aware of that, all right? And again, this week, something might be unfolded or come out that isn't going to be great here. But there is definitely, with these cards that are coming out, stealth and theft, somebody's doing something secretive around you, or taking something off you here. You know, but you're perhaps not aware of that at the moment. You're thinking, oh, everything's okay, it's this, it's that. But there's just somebody taking the piss here, and it's going to come out. And you're going to go, oh my God, why didn't I sort this out earlier? Why didn't I see this? Why did, you know, it wasn't the right time. But there is just something brewing up here, and you're going to see things for what they are. You're also going to see people for who they are. But again, this is like a lesson for you of judging, of seeing and doing. So there's something where I feel some of you are going to get bit on the backside here, where you think everything is great, or people are this or people are that, but actually they're going to come and bite you here, you know, in a big, big way. I have got here, there's going to be a lot of tears or emotions here as well, but you say I have got the Queen of Cups that's coming out here. It's a lovely card, isn't it, that is? You know, so there's kind of a lot of emotions here, but it's kind of, you know, this is like a motherly love, loyalty, strength, you know, I want to say here. But with this, it was reversed. So I feel there's something where people are gossiping about you, or saying you're not a good person, or you're not who you are, kind of thing. So there's this hit and miss energy. So they're perhaps being nice to your face, but behind your back they're like throwing knives at you. So just be aware of that. But with this, I feel they are around you. It's nobody on the outside here, so you must cross paths with this person. So there is somebody being two-faced around you, taking from you. Yes, it's to do with finance here or items or something, but there's just, you know, you sucked in well and truly here, or you're being allowed to be sucked in. But this isn't somebody that's just on the outside. This is somebody actually around you now, I feel here. So something's going on crazily here, and you've got to actually, you're perhaps aware of things, but you've brushed them under the carpet. I don't feel you need to brush them under the carpet now. You need to deal with things. So there is things that are going to be coming out, and this is you taking control. But yeah, there is kind of a lot. There's, look, the ten of Pentacles here coming out. You know, that upright, it's like material fulfillment. It's wow, it's amazing, it's this, it's that. This fucking ain't. There's some dodgy shit going on around you here, okay? So, you know, I'm sorry for swearing, but what you see is what you get here. So there is something, a situation, work, whether working with somebody, or there is just something that you're being led up the garden path here. You might be the one doing all the work here, and someone taking the mickey as well, you know what I mean? So you're not having your true worth, or there's just something that's not quite right here, but there's no happiness here really deep down. So this is where there is the weight of the world on your shoulders manifesting here. But there is, you know, with companies, sometimes, you know, your bosses take the piss, don't they? And they just keep, oh, no, I'll promise I'll do this for you. Oh, I'll sort it out. I'll get this money to you, you know. But they never do. And this is where you've got to stand in your power and say, right, I'm not doing any more until you actually pay me. I need my money, you know, I'm worth this. So come on, cough up, do it for me. So this is where you've got to stand in your energy and do that. You really have. You've got to stay there. But there is just, with this, there is somebody around, as I keep saying, taking the pee. They're taking from you. They're doing dodgy dealings here. So if there is like a promotion there, or you promised a promotion, it's never gonna come. So they are taking the mickey here. They're going to try and get the best out of you, but never reward you. Again, you need to be aware of that here. So there is, you are, you know, with the hangman, you've been left out in the cold for quite some time here. You've perhaps got a lot of knowledge. People are taking your knowledge, and then what they're going to pinch your knowledge, but then set something up for themselves and get all the rewards. So be aware of that. Tread carefully, because knowledge, you know, yeah, they can take it and they can do something with it. So be careful what you say and what you do. Keep your barriers up here in what you do, because there is just something where you are going to be stabbed in the back here. Somebody is, you know, I'm going to say here, not everybody around you is face value, but then again, you're not being face valued as well. So you've got to change your ways a little bit, but be more aware of that. So it's really important. Watch what you're saying, what you're doing. But again, if you are treating people badly yourself, you know, you'll pay the consequences here. So again, you've got to look after your actions or what you're doing, or if you're judging people. So it works both ways here. This is energy, you know. So it's really important, and be aware of how you're treating people and what you're doing. Very, very important to say that to you. So you have got to work with your heart and you know, put your protection on, but be truthful and loyal. Some of you maybe are not being truthful and loyal. Some of you might be sucking people in here as well. And, you know, if you are doing that, then you will eventually be found out, and you will get bit on the backside here, and you will be on the receiving end of the law or other crazy things here. So just be aware of that. As long as you're doing things for the greater good and the right way, it will sort out for you. But I have got to bring that bit of negativity in this reading, because I've got to make you aware of what goes around comes around. So if you're doing it for the right reasons, great. If you're doing it for the wrong reasons, expect the consequences, you know, because again, but around this, there is a unhappy ending here about money. So there could be loss of money here. So just be aware of big losses, because I feel something is coming and it's going to be crazy. Yeah, I've got the 8 of coins here. You know, usually upright, it's like new skills, we're getting there, it's growth. There's a big loss here around you. So this could be either committing to spending out or doing something this week, but whatever you do, it's going to be a big loss. So be aware of that and take that on board. So whatever you're going to invest in, there could be a loss here as well. I just feel you've got to tread carefully this week. Yeah, I've just flipped the cards over again. and I have got the five of Pentacles as well coming out, but that is reversed. So there is, you know, it's like, I don't feel great about that. I feel really, really unbalanced, unsettled. There is people taking the piss around you here with finance and with money, and you know, but I do feel it's more to do with work rather than relationship or anything like that. Yes, it could be relationship, but I don't feel that. I feel this story here is to do with a business partner, with work, a working situation, or a boss taking the pay. There's just that. So there's just something. Tread very carefully, because I just feel things are unfolding, things are changing, and there is something of being bit on the backside big time here. You know, if you're not careful in what you do or say and how you say it, kind of. So just please be aware. It's kind of really is crazy energy here. Yeah, there. You know, as well, I'm going to be honest with you, around you, somebody could go to prison here as well. So there could be a fiddle going on, or we'll get away with it, or we'll do this, or we'll do that. So somebody could end up going to prison here. Really, really could. So the law could be involved in this situation, but there's just something that's not right here. So yeah, the law could be involved here, or there could be legalities here, especially again with the six of coins. So you know, here, just looking at the six of coins again here, I'm just, and the scales, the justice scales, there could be some blackmail here, or somebody could try and blackmail you with something, or they know information, or this or that. Just be aware of that. But you know, yeah, someone could go to prison, so be aware of that. Hope you have a great week ahead. Hope I haven't freaked you out too much. Just with this, just be careful of what you sign up to, what you agree to, but try not to spend any money. Try not to, you know, let anything go for the next couple of weeks here. Withhold payment, I want to say. Just, yeah, until you actually feel the energy's right or see the clear picture here. So just, you know, tread carefully, I want to say. But I hope you understand that. Please share the video. Subscribe to my YouTube channel as well. I really appreciate it, you know, this getting out to people. But, you know, press the link below. Subscribe. Bless you all. Talk to you soon.